again.
We back lit. We back popping.
Memphis in the building too. What's good, Memphis? Hit some comments for us, yo.
Shout out Memphis
Pull up
Bean.
on us, one or the other, man.
North Trenton's own Memphis Bean, man. The one, the only, the infamous, man. You already know. Y'all know what time it is. Episode 156, World Takes Podcast. Welcome to the show. Make some noise. Make some noise, man. The biggest, the littest podcast in the city. You already know what time it is. It's
That's
your
a
boy,
fact. Oh, you talking facts off the rip?
Big Moolah.
It's your boy B, Baby 1-2 of the World Takes Podcast, yo.
Welcome to the show, everybody. B, baby, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good.
That's good, man.
I had a long day.
Okay.
I had a long day fighting the professional educators.
You want to talk about
We
it?
can talk about it. We can talk about it. I just want to say this to all professional educators out there. I know right away if you a good professional educator or not. Most of y'all I see right through. Y'all in it for the paycheck. Y'all overworked. Y'all underpaid.
In America.
I want to let all of you know. It's just like where the tip culture has become a big conversation. Do you tip? Do you not tip? They making $2 an hour.
Female based, what they call careers, I guess. Would that be considered a career?
I want to let
I don't know.
everybody that's watching at home know. If you're a professional educator, if you feeling underworked and you feeling overpaid, I want you to know you signed up for that. We ain't make you sign up for that. Our kids, our
Nikki
children.
Stay Fly in the building. What's good, Nick? Hit them comments.
Shout out to Nikki. But I gotta say this. Our kids, our children are our number one priority. We don't give a fuck what y'all got going on. What y'all feeling. How stressed y'all is. If y'all ain't got the funds this week because they paying y'all low and they overworking. We don't give a fuck. Treat our children with respect. You hear me?
So
And
talk about it.
This is a message to all professional educators that's sitting around out there at home. For the most part, I respect most of y'all because when I meet y'all and I see y'all doing y'all thing, I can tell the ones that really care about the kids. They care about all the kids, not just these select kids, but the ones that care about everybody. So I had to get this off my chest. When y'all go to work every day, I don't really give a fuck how y'all feeling. I don't really give a fuck if they underpaying y'all.
That's fair.
I don't really give a fuck if they overworking y'all. Treat my child with some fucking respect when my child come in that building, you hear me, or I'm on your ass every single time. I'ma light fire under that ass, you heard me? I'ma be at that school every day, and guess what? At my job, right, I'm not a professional educator. I don't have to deal with children. I don't honestly even have to work hard. So with all that said, I say that to say this. I'll be at that school every fucking day. Y'all keep fucking with my child, y'all gonna have a huge problem on your hands that I don't think y'all ready to deal with. Make some noise for that. And I know it's parents sitting at home. They hearing me talk and they like, I feel you, Moolah. And this time, all parents need to stand. Yo, they not gonna treat our black children like that. It's not 1980. Our child don't gotta jump higher and run 10 times faster than the white kid to be recognized. You hear me? These black and brown babies, we gonna stop telling them that. We gonna stop treating. We gonna start treating them with respect. That's on me. Or I'm at that school every single day and y'all gonna have to deal with me, and I know y'all don't want to deal with me. I know y'all don't want to deal with me. I know y'all don't want to deal with what I'm bringing with me. So I had to get that off my chest at the start of this show. But we gonna start the show. We gonna get right into it. Y'all know we got a little Santa around here. We like to get straight to the shits. B baby, do you got anything on the professional educators out here? I need you niggas to remain professional at all times. My kid is a kid. Treat him like a kid, or y'all gonna have his dad on y'all ass. I'm telling y'all. That's from me to you.
Well, first for me, identifying what we consider a professional educator. Are we talking about like college degrees? I'm assuming.
A professional educator is anybody that chooses to go into the workforce and deal with children and say they want the responsibility of educating these children.
We're talking about educating children solely.
Educating. We talking about the teachers. We talking about the guidance counselors. We talking about the administration. We talking about everybody right now.
But children, we focus on children. Though.
We focus on the children. We focus on the kids.
If I got anything from I say, I appreciate you guys for doing what y'all doing out here. I know you guys are underpaid for what you do. I mean, we pay a lot. Other people, we probably even talk about some people that get paid way more than you guys, and it's not as important as you guys. Shouldn't have more influence than you guys. We're gonna come across them today in today's podcast. So I appreciate you guys for doing what you guys doing. I know it's not an easy task. I know dealing with the parents and the students at two different times is not an easy task. So, you know, I appreciate what y'all doing. And I would say it is a couple bad professional educators, almost like the police force and stuff like that, where...
I wouldn't say a couple. I would say it's more than a couple. It's more than a couple. It's more than it's a majority.
But it's my turn right now.
It's a majority, and that's fine. I just wanted to add that in. I just wanted to chime that in. It's just like, it's more than a couple, but okay.
How about next time you wait till I'm done and you add your extras, all right?
Ahead, man.
All right, so I would say, just like the police force, it is like it's probably more people that have good intentions than bad intentions, but we do need to cut out the fat, y'all, and it's up to y'all to say, hey, my colleague isn't right. We gotta get him out of here. It's not for y'all to keep that same attitude y'all keep with the kids, that positive, inspirational attitude, that overlooking the bullshit attitude, and keep that with your colleagues whose job is to step forward and be bigger than what they are. So I think it is on y'all. It do fall on the good ones, because the whole shit gonna go down because those few bad apples. But you know, I do appreciate you guys for what y'all do out here, y'all.
The good ones is so few and far in between right now that it's crazy. The good ones is so few and far in between right now that it's crazy. And the higher age a child is, the worse off the staff gets. Like when your child get to high school and he got to deal with these little security guards that got egos, you know, I don't know what they paying these security guards at the school, but I know if somebody run in with a gun, y'all not securing nothing. Y'all ain't gonna secure shit.
They're gonna call the police.
You niggas is cowards.
They're gonna call the police.
This me, a man, talking to y'all. You niggas is cowards.
They more fight stoppers. Like if the kids fight and they get in, try to grab the kids, break it up. They more fight breaker uppers.
You niggas is liable. You grown ass men is liable to get in the back and forth with a 15-year-old at the school. Where you calling the 15-year-old names now, right? But when a real grown man get on your ass, you quiet. You reserve. You gonna tuck your tail.
Quiet like a church mouse?
You don't want to meet, nigga. You don't want to meet. I know you niggas personally. You niggas is cowards. It's just like they did at that school down in Uvalde, Texas. A gunman run in. You niggas gonna cower. You niggas gonna hide. Nigga, kids gonna lose their life. Because you niggas not doing your job. So I'm here to tell y'all we don't respect y'all at all. We got no respect for y'all. And any disrespect, we gonna meet with disrespect. Every time. Every time. You run up on my kid in the hallway screaming and yelling at my kid like you don't got no fucking home training, like you not an adult male. Guess what? My kid gonna give you what he looking for. And when my kid give it to you, don't call my line, nigga. Don't call my line unless you call on my line and say, hey, Mr. Thomas, I want to meet with you outside the school in the parking lot at 3 p.m. when school is out at the let out, nigga. If you don't want to meet with me under them terms, nigga, don't call my line no more. Stop calling my phone while I'm at work, nigga. I'm feeding my family, nigga. I'm feeding my family. I'm sorry you underworked and overpaid, bitch ass.
Well, hold on. You mean
Lucky
overworked, underpaid?
You lucky I don't call your name out right now on this live podcast, you pussy.
Call his name out.
You pussy.
Call his name out. This
I ain't
world
gonna call
takes.
his name out because my son in the lawsuit is more important.
Show me, man, what up?
When the lawsuit drop on your bitch ass nigga.
Oh, niggas dropping lawsuits?
If that was me, I would have put him in a lawsuit. Hey yo, I don't know what niggas talking. Bitch, this Moolah from the north side, Willow Street. Y'all know me. Nigga, y'all know how I give it up. Y'all was never doing that to my child in there, ever.
Well, let's just be clear. A public service announcement. Listen, B Baby 1 Tour of the World Takes podcast. I respect the lawsuit game.
Give it up.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't look at it like it's ratting. It's just the American way. Especially a nice civil lawsuit. You know, nowadays, civil lawsuits, you know, the minimum of a civil lawsuit is about 10,000.
Let me unzip my
But
shit.
they can turn into 83 million nowadays. You never know, man. But hey,
If that was
God
me,
bless America, man.
I would have put him in a lawsuit, nigga.
If Moolah go sue, whatever's going on with what he talking about for 10,000, and they give my boy 83 million, you know I'm team Moolah all day, y'all. Make some noise for that.
B want to transition. I just want my son's school to know I'm on your ass. Y'all getting another email tomorrow. Y'all got an email today. Nigga, y'all getting another email tomorrow. And I'll come down there tomorrow. I got all the time in the world. I could take off for the next 3 months. Consecutive, nigga. I got time.
Don't forget B Baby there too.
I got time. Nigga. But we gonna transition because, you know, they got Donald Trump in this lawsuit.
Hold on real quick. Diggs, how you feeling, bro?
Can't complain, man. Can't complain.
Yeah, it's a blessing to have you, my brother.
I'm alive, Johnny 5.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Shout out Earn Diggs, our producer.
Yeah. Say it to my face in the building. What's good?
He in the building, man. Shout out to Say It to My Face.
Hit them comments. We got current event topics going nuts tonight, yo. What y'all talking about?
Shout out Gold, man. Trenton legend, man. Inspiration for many, for all, for the whole city. Shining a light on the city. Got his little son, Zah, coming up behind him carrying a torch, man. Make some fucking noise.
That's a fact.
We want to transition to Trump, though, man. Trump. Again, they was suing Trump for $30,000. They say he sexually.
Initially 10.
Initially, it was 10 and moved to 30. They say he sexually assaulted the woman.
Civil charge also. Though, let's get that clear. It wasn't a criminal charge.
And the judge ruled that this man owed this lady $80 million. She was originally asking for $10,000, though. I don't know how that sounds to y'all, but for somebody to go to a judge and ask for $10,000 and get awarded $86 million, something is wrong with that picture. Something is wrong, and it's just like something is wrong with our country right now. Something is wrong with our government. They playing in y'all faces, right? They telling y'all they don't have money for free health care. They don't have money for this, for that, but they got, I don't know, 14 billion for Israel, 60 something billion for Ukraine, for them to fight wars that we have nothing to do with. And then for the government to turn around a day where this lady is asking for $10,000 and the word her 80 something million dollars on baseless claims. I don't know if y'all seen her. The video was hard for me to watch. She was on with Anderson Cooper. She was clearly lying. She was clearly under the influence of some drug or some mental illness. I'm not going to speculate at all, but she was under the influence of something. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't good. And the laughter, the joking around sexual violence, I just don't appreciate it. I don't care for it. I don't respect it. I'm going to put that out there. When you lying on these men saying they sexually assaulted you, when you know nothing happened or you know they didn't do nothing to you, I don't respect it. And let me say this, for any man that thinks it's okay to sexually assault women, you're nothing to me. You're not a man. You're a piece of garbage.
Hold on, real quick. You get more garbage when you out here sexually assaulting 55-year-old women.
You a piece of garbage to me if that's the right.
You the bottom of the bottom of even sexual assaulters. If you out here choosing to sexual assault 55-year-old women, y'all, in Bergdorf, goddamn fitting room.
You got the lady laughing with you. You got the lady joking with you. You tell her to try this on, and she proceeds to turn that into you sexually assaulting her. I just don't agree with that. I don't care for that. I don't care for laughing and joking about sexual assault. I think too many real victims out there have suffered, and I just don't think it's a laughing matter. I don't think it's a game playing situation. It's not something that we take lightly. We don't take the accusations lightly. We don't take the people that are found guilty lightly here at the World Takes Podcast, and we just want to get that out there. It's nasty what y'all doing right now in America. It's nasty.
Somewhere in the midst of that interview, Shorty said I should have asked him to see his tax returns. That was a joke. Ha ha, joke.
It all comes in, like when you step back and you look at the total picture, when you look at how they treating our kids in these schools, when you look at how they treating men across the country, where they really trying to outlaw men. Like if you're a man, you're gonna get banned. You stand up for your family, they gonna say they feel attacked. You feel me? The lady actually really told me that today. The lady from the school called me after the meeting, said she felt attacked. Cause I'm in there telling her how my son is being harassed and targeted at the school. She felt attacked. And I shouldn't even really, I'm not going to say no more about that because we just going to wait on the results. We're going to wait on the results of that. We're going to see what happens and what comes from that. And I'm going to update y'all when it's all over. I promise y'all. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, yo, enough is enough. We got to get back to standing on something as a country. And right now, y'all all over the place.
That's a fact.
Y'all don't know if y'all want to be Ukraine. Y'all don't know if y'all want to be Israel. Y'all don't know if y'all want to be Mexico. And it's sickening to the American public. Because we don't know what direction y'all trying to take us in. We don't know if y'all trying to get us into a war, get our babies killed. We don't know what y'all doing, but it's nasty. And we asking y'all to stand down.
Mm-hmm. Dave, you got anything on that?
They said.
Say it to my face, let's talk about the big concept with everybody older and new. What concert you talking about? Say it to my face.
I think we should put that together, Gold.
Like putting together a concert. Okay, yeah, that'll be fire. You know, the World Takes going to facilitate that. You know, we are also the biggest platform for the city for rappers. I mean, if you guys have another platform that's bigger for rappers in the city, man, let us know so we can link up with them and collaborate. But other than that, we actually are the biggest platform in the city. How you feel about that,
Shout
Mo?
out our nigga Gold from the West Side, man, from the projects, a living legend. They got the whole Trenton on his back, man.
That's a
to
fact.
Take care of his family.
Nah, I mean, he brought platinum artists to the city.
He brought platinum artists to the city. He said he want us at the next tattoo party. Hey, Go, I tell you what, you send the details send it to the World Takes page. Send it to the World Takes page inbox about the next tattoo party. We in there, we all over it. The big concert with all the artists from the city, the new and the old. Listen, if I can get you, and Cell on the same stage for one night, guess what?
Scandal.
If I can get Young Scandal out there,
G get busy.
G get busy. The A+, if I can get, if I had 100 miles.
Word up. Slang.
Who else Ziploc sandwich bag slang. Who else I'm missing?
It's a whole lot.
Voice of Myra.
Voice of Myra, Queen Marley. Who
That's
else I'm
right.
missing? Keys. Who else I'm missing?
Vibes.
Yeah.
Vibes, Mr. Vibes. Yo, if I could get all y'all niggas on one stage for the night with World Takes
B.
hosting
Rivers.
it. B. Rivers. You know, all that music group. If I can get y'all niggas on the stage for one night and World Takes hosting it, me and my boy,
Look, B Rivers popped up. Look.
me and my boy, look at B. Rivers right
B.
there.
Rivers.
We need him out there. We need him out there for sure. But it's time we put on for our city and we show our city like, look, we got the talent.
Yeah.
We got it right here. We big as any other city you want to name. New York, Philly, Atlanta, LA, nigga.
And nothing sound the same.
We got the talent, nigga. We
Unlike
got
a
the
lot of
hitters.
other cities, nothing sound the same in our city.
We got the hustlers. We got the go-getter. We got it all right here. And y'all got the biggest World Takes podcast, bringing it all to y'all live, lit. Thank y'all
That's
for
right.
tuning in, man. B-Baby, what you got, man? What you want to get into? Because it's like...
Let's give them some up-to-date news. Let them know what's going on in the communities around us. Let's go right into the Bucks County.
The Levittown. Alright, shortly after 9 p.m. on Tuesday, January 30th, Middletown Township Police took into custody Justin Moyne, who was accused of beheading his father. Police were tipped off by a YouTube video Justin posted filled with political rants where he held up what allegedly was the head of his father in the video. I want to get y'all thoughts on that. That's Levittown, PA. That's right across the bridge. That's not too far from home. I think that's a nasty, nasty crime.
Oh, that's a fact.
How did you feel?
Well, I'm gonna first co-sign that that's a nasty, nasty crime.
Yes.
Second of all, I like to go back to the history of John Levitt.
Yeah.
John Levitt, in our community, more notorious for building communities, specifically for the middle class white homes. You can find it in places like Levittstown, Willingboro. Similar structures of the homes, similar structures of the way the streets are named in alphabetical order and shit like that.
Yeah.
Those communities is not for us. A lot of people in our communities like to think the idea of moving out to these communities that's built for white people, historically built for white people, within our generation or our parents' generation or our grandparents' generation, think it's some type of upgrade up. But you guys also need to realize that black people crimes and white people crimes are different. And in Levittown, you're liable to get your head cut off by a white guy who's heavy into politics. You know what I mean? We cancel niggas for being Republicans. That's the most we do. We don't fuck with them, right?
Yeah.
But white people might cut your head off. They might rape you, shoot your school up, and stuff like that. And you got to and they also do different kinds of drugs. So invest in your own community. Build up your own community. Stop trying to run away from your own community and move to these white people communities. Think it's an upgrade up, because history, not even history, today time, not even history no more, shows you that it's not for you. Stay away from there and build in your own community. Buy a house in your own community. Don't go to their community, spend $2,000 on rent. Go get your house, get yourself a home in your own community and spend fucking $800 on mortgage. Clean up your front yard and invest your taxes in schools and shit like that and get these teachers paid. It all comes together for me, if you ask me. How you
After
feel?
me, baby, give his point. Pause me, yo. I'll be right back. It is brought to you in part by The Town Premium Alcoholic Cocktail, available everywhere right now. Newest sponsor of the Trenton Thunder baseball team, biggest sponsor of the World Takes podcast. Go follow them on IG at ___ The Town. Go support, show some love, man. They doing it big. They got the city on their back just like us, man. Go show some love.
Yeah. This episode is also brought to you in part by the NJ Weed Man. When you ever out the Northeast region, that's Jersey, that's New York,
Philly,
Delaware. You want to go down to 322 East State Street in Trenton, and you guaranteed to catch a vibe at the NJ Weed Man Joint and Restaurant. That's where you're going to find the dispensary. That's where you're going to find a nice little lounge area and the restaurant.
Good smoke, good food, good vibes.
All vibes.
All vibes.
And then if you ever in Miami, you go down to 2010 Northwest
Miami Court.
Yep, Northwest Miami Court. You're going to find the Joint in Miami, and that's another vibe. Just similar music, food, entertainment, whatever you need is down there. Go
Good
check
smoke.
it out.
Good smoke.
Of course, good smoke.
This episode also brought to you in part by Harrington & Co. Now listen to me clearly. For all your fashion needs, even customs, you want that high quality fashion, you go see my guy Bentley Tweezy. You can follow him on Instagram at Harrington & Co. The "and" is the ampersand, the and sign. Y'all know what the ampersand is. Harrington & Co. _ Go tap in right now. Show my boy some love. Show my boy some support.
Also, when y'all ever want some visuals edited, some logos made, y'all want to get y'all branding right, y'all holler at our boy SM ___ media on IG, and he gonna get y'all right.
You already know. Go tap in with all our sponsors.
Yeah, Diggs, get your point, Diggs.
Well, first of all, the incident is just crazy what happened, but as far as like the neighborhood shit and all of that, now you're absolutely right about that. I can't argue with that.
You know, I gotta go left one. I gotta dig in a different bag. Ashe, what's good? Forbidden Fruit, what's good? So they got y'all look up the news article. They got the white guy. He killed his father, beheaded him. That means chopped his head off. That's a different level of savagery that we're not used to, and you guys need to embrace that. People are different. Cultures are different. Culture is actually a word that exists, and it has meaning. So like culture might involve music, clothing, religion, way of life, fucking I don't know if I said the way you dress. Know what I mean? Culture exists. So like a lot of black people, they like running away from the community, think they're escaping something, and they run into the culture that they don't know. And we're here to tell you, you go to these different cultures, they do different type of crimes that you're not prepared for. And if you're not prepared to get your head cut off, stay in the community that you do know. That's what I would tell y'all.
Yeah,
I mean,
crazy. That's like bad primitive. Like you gotta have a lot of hate, do some shit like that. But dang, niggas cutting niggas heads off.
yeah, I mean, it's different shit. Like, I don't know what you gotta have a lot of to go polar diving. Like, it's cold as hell. You wanna go jump in the ocean when it's cold as hell. You wanna go, in caves and shit to go cave exploring and go into different crevices and caves and shit. Hey, just realize what's for you and what's not for you. That's all I'm saying.
I want to get back to the Levittown. I want to get back to the beheading. And I just want to say, like, mental health is out of control in this country. Like, if you can wake up and you can think, hey, let me go cut my dad's head off, you are insane. And I hate to be insensitive. You are crazy. You don't need to be out here on the streets with me, my kids, my family, and the rest of the normal people that's walking around trying to live a good life. You need to be locked away. I'm going to be honest. That's disgusting what you did. I don't even know. And I don't pass judgment. I swear to God, I'm going to say a prayer for you tonight. John Wayne, whoever you is, I'm going to say a prayer for you tonight. And I'm going to ask God to forgive you. But I don't know what you had in your head to where you said, hey, I'm going to kill my father. The one nigga that had my back through thick and thin.
I'm not gonna pray for you, my brother, but
the one nigga that said
mental health out of control.
When you go to school and that school called me, nigga, I'm gonna go in that school and I'm gonna battle them teachers for you. You decided to cut his head off. No, unacceptable.
I can guarantee you that young man got called to school for some questionable shit, and that father went to bat for that man at some point in his life.
That might be what you
End
might
up
say.
got his head cut off.
That might be what you might say, but I'm gonna tell you what: if your son ever come home and tell you the school targeted and harassing him, and you don't do nothing about it, and then you find out the school targeting and harassing him, you gonna feel bad.
I agree with that.
So it's just
my point
my point is. Believe your kids, nigga. Fuck these schools, fuck these educators. I already told y'all in the beginning of this show. They overworked, they underpaid. Nigga, they quitting at the drop of the dime. They having a bad day, nigga. They coffee wasn't right at Dunkin' Donuts. They taking it out on your child. And that's not right because your child is in the developmental stages and these people is already adults. They not development.
Shay said sometimes the kids be lying though. I tell
Who
you what.
kids be lying?
Hey,
no.
if your kid tell you they gonna cut your head off, believe it.
I just want to know who kids be lying. Like, I just want to know what lifestyle your child is living where they got to come home and lie to you about the teachers mistreating them at the school. Because it's just like, my son don't live that life. I'm going to be honest. Me and my son got a great relationship. My son can talk to me about anything. At all. So it's like when he come home and he
Bestie said people kids lie. You don't
that's
think
on yours. That's on yours.
You don't think kids can lie no more? Let's talk about it. You don't think kids can lie? Yeah, it's not possible.
I think if kids
can't lie to their parents.
I think if kids lie, it's a reason for that. Like, why is your kid comfortable lying with you? I think it's an underlying issue there, and I think like sometimes the parent might be afraid to address it. Like, all right, my kid is lying to me, but why? Does my kid not like me? Does my kid not trust me? Did I do something wrong to my kid? Yeah, I think all of those things can exist.
I like that way of analyzing it, cause it's like, man, it's both sides of that shit.
Your kid,
cause it's like it can also be why your kid so comfortable just being completely honest with you.
You was a kid at one point, right?
Mm-hmm.
You was a kid at one point. Did you lie to your parents?
I sure did.
How did you feel after you lied to your parents?
As a child, if I got away with it, I felt good about it.
Okay. If you didn't get away with it, how did you feel?
As Liberians say, funny face catch me.
So how did you feel? Explain it to the people that's not Liberian out
I
here.
feel like I need to step my game up.
Lying.
If I'm gonna
You gotta
lie,
be
I
a
need
better
to be
liar.
better a liar. I wasn't never the best liar though. I'm not
Why
the
did
best
you
liar.
feel like you couldn't be honest with your parents?
You wanna me personally?
Yes.
All right, so for me personally, I grew up with parents that's first like they from a different country, they from a different culture,
Okay.
and they came over here with the expectations. They actually was from a country that believed when you land in America, the roads are paved with gold, right?
Yeah.
So then you come to America, they think they can just put any clothes, any shoes on you, then put you in the inner city and put you with a bunch of inner city kids with some bobos
Yep.
and some bullshit clothes. And then when you gotta deal with the challenges of kids teasing you, calling you names, calling you African booty scratcher, laughing at the way you dress and shit like that. And you gotta figure out a way to fit in, right?
Yes.
So if it comes where I gotta fight my way out of this shit, I gotta be able to crack on motherfuckers. Same shit in my day, like shit you might get suspended for, you know, being a little extra. You just not worrying about your curriculum. You worrying about defending yourself, right? Then my parents come in and say, hey, just worry about your education. Don't matter if those kids cracking on you, picking on you, throwing shit at you or whatever. So you have to figure out, how do I balance this, right? So you go to school, they gonna crack on you. It's not always good to be a victim. It's religious texts tell you don't just sit there and be a victim. Fight with what you believe for.
Let me ask you something, right?
Okay.
Your parents, right? They did what they did. They told you to just go in there and worry about your education,
Right.
Was your parents right or was your parents wrong?
I would say it was a 50-50. They was right based off of what they know. But you gotta deal with it.
No. Your parents told you don't worry about what these other motherfuckers got to say, right? Your parents told you that, right?
Right.
Your parents said, all right, the motherfuckers that's not taking care of you, not paying your bills, nigga, not feeding you, don't worry about what they got to say. Just go in there and get your education. And now I'm asking you, in your big age though, looking back, was your parents right?
No, nigga.
All right.
Hell no.
All right, yo.
All right,
I don't want to.
What you want, like my answer?
I don't like that answer.
All right, so what answer do you want me to
Your
give, my
parents was
brother?
right, nigga.
No, they was not
You was
right.
worried about listen to yourself, nigga. You was worried about other niggas' opinion on the clothes you had on. Yeah, that's not nothing to be worried about.
So when they
in life.
created Maslow's theory of hierarchy, right, and they said know who you are in society, was he wrong?
That's not nothing. To
Our
be worried
parents,
about in life,
our
bro.
parents was more right than a great philosopher.
You can bring up whatever great philosopher you
parents-
want. I'm here to tell you,
Mhm.
if you worried about another nigga opinion on the clothes you got on, right?
Yeah.
You worried about the wrong things. I'm here to tell you that. You worried about.
Well,
the
if you
wrong
want to
things.
simplify the whole experience, like cool, but like, you know
not
what I mean. But I'm
simplifying.
telling
I'm
you,
not
like, you still
simplifying.
gotta deal with it. You gotta
Hear me
deal
out.
with.
I know it's complicated.
You might have to
bro.
deal with
I
more
know it's
physicality
complicated.
too.
I know you want to fit in. I know you want to be the popular kid. That's all kids. I know that. But every kid can't be the popular kid. I know that also. So if you have clothes, if you are fed, you have a roof over your head, you don't need to be worried about the niggas that's talking about, oh, his outfit not up to par. Because 9 times out of 10, them niggas is talking about that might not even got all the shit that you got. So it's just like, as people, we get so caught up on worried about what we don't got that we forget to count our blessings. And then it's just like, if you want to argue with that, bro, we can argue all day. But it's just like, if you woke up today, you breathing, you got clothes on your back, you got shoes on your feet, you got food to eat, you really don't have nothing to complain about in the grand scheme of things.
I think I disagree with that. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me.
That-
You looking as an adult worrying about adult situations, but kids they not worrying about bills and shit. They worrying about what's important to them in their life. Guess what? the PSCNG bill not important to them in their life.
You don't think I was a kid?
No, because
And
you
let me ask
said...
hold on.
Oh,
When I was
shit.
a
All right, go
kid,
ahead.
right? You
Go
think
ahead.
I had all the drugs?
Hold on, Diggs. Let Diggs talk.
That
Let
nigga
Diggs
think I had
talk.
all the
Diggs
drugs.
don't
It's
talk
different.
much. Let Diggs talk.
It's different with African parents and regular American parents. I won't say regular American, but it's different.
Even American parents, people who grew up in the struggle and shit like that, like their parents wasn't there, they didn't get to eat sometimes at night. You feel me? They might eat some bullshit, sleeping over too many people in one bed at night and shit like that. And then you come home and people telling you what to worry about. And you a kid, you know your life experience is not for somebody else to determine, hey, don't worry about that, because when you get older, you can still be rich and successful. No, I'm hungry right now, nigga.
That's my whole
Fuck
point
you
with
talking
these-
about?
That's my whole point with these professional educators. I just want to circulate back. Treat my son right, man. When my son coming to school every day, treat him right. Treat him fair. Nigga, you
Yeah.
don't know what my son going through. You don't know what my son got going on. Treat my son the fuck
That's a fact.
right.
That's
it.
for everybody.
That's it.
Treat people right.
That's it.
But it's hard to tell kids that, though. So when you in
No, I'm not telling my kid that because my kid is a kid.
no, tell your kid to treat
No,
people right.
my kid
Please
can make
do.
mistakes.
No, but tell them to treat
Kids
people
can
right.
hear me out. Hear me out. Kids can make mistakes. Kids is not held to the standard that adults is held to. And the minute we want to start holding them to them, the standards that adults is held to, you robbing them of their childhood. Because when you was a kid, they didn't hold you to the standards that adults was held to. They didn't hold me
I
to
disagree
this.
with that.
All right, well, you continue to disagree.
I disagree with that.
You had a childhood.
Hey, if the home don't,
You had a childhood.
the home
You had
can't
a
sell you.
childhood,
The streets
nigga.
ain't gonna buy you, nigga.
You had a childhood.
It's up to
nigga.
you to tell your kid to say, hey, you gotta treat people right, bro. Like it's like religious text. It's so many. It's fucking laws and shit. It's all about treating people right. We all have the instincts to be negative and bad, bro. We all have that in us.
See-
it's up to the parents to say, hey, sometimes you gotta go between the lines of doing right, bro. It's just.
I would say you looking at it the wrong way. It's just like these kids is doing right. These kids is being kids. They being who they supposed to be.
Yeah.
They're going to make mistakes. They're not going to be perfect. That's every single kid. It's not one kid you can point out and say, hey, this is the perfect kid. He ain't make no fucking mistakes.
No, I
It's-
agree
so
with that.
exactly. Kids are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They're living and they're learning. They're making mistakes and they're learning from them. That's what kids
But
do.
doing what you're supposed to.
Hold it, listen.
Okay, go ahead.
listen,
Go ahead.
listen.
Go long soliloquies. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. Judging the kids for doing.
I agree.
what-
I say you teach them. It's important for the parents to teach the kids. We can't absolve the parents from being parents. The kids gonna be kids, so it's up to the parents to say, okay, I got a 4-year-old. I know he gonna do risky shit, jumping off of shit. I gotta be the one to say no. Don't do that. I can't just let my boy do some shit and break his arm and shit like that. Know what I mean? No,
You send
bro.
your kid to the school.
Okay.
The kid's school policy is if your kid do this, this happens. But now your kid does that. He doesn't do this,
Yeah.
but this happens.
Yeah.
That's not fair to your kid, no matter what. It's just like if you don't challenge it, if you sit there and accept it, if you let the school brainwash you and tell you your kid is some type of bad kid, evil kid, if you letting them people at the school tell you they know your kid better than you know your kid, it's a problem. Trust me. Nobody know my kid better than I know my kid. I was there the minute my kid was born, and I was there every minute after.
Right.
Every
listen,
single
man,
one.
Listen, if you want
So
to be
no other adult in this world that wasn't in my kid's life can come to tell me about my kid. I'm sorry, bro.
yeah, man. Listen, I also been a kid, and I've been in school with other kids. I've been
Yeah.
in a cesspool of kids, right?
Yeah.
It has been kids that stood out as kids that needed extra attention, extra help. And it has been situations where kids might be slower.
Yes.
Know what I mean? Might be more of a nuisance.
Yes.
it been situations where teachers can't even talk to the parents because the parents only, not my kid. My kid ain't nothing wrong with my kid. No, your kid is slow.
So
that's why your kid grow up to be a degenerate and never and do 9th grade 3 years in a row because teachers been telling you your kid need extra help, but you want to fight every teacher along the way. So then teachers say, okay, let's pass him up, let him get through life and spend the rest of his life the way his parents want him to be.
It's 2 points I gotta make. So you think that's a professional educator doing their job the correct way? Okay.
Yeah, like if you teach kids.
Hear me out.
I've been hearing you out all night long. Let's go.
Here's the question.
Go. I'm listening.
You think that's how professional educators should behave? Where they throw their hands in the air and say, "Okay, just pass them up, just pass them up."
Oh, after arguing with an aggressive parent, that's just do your job. Because hold on, you want 2 questions in a row before you want me to answer 2 questions at a time?
You just answered it, bro.
Give me 3 questions at a time. Fuck it. Give me 5 questions.
You just answered it. You just said
go ahead.
They should act like that. Number 2,
but it's not you.
Teachers like victims. Instead of treating these teachers like human beings who
teachers been victims in so many situations, bro.
Well, I mean, so right now you got all teachers as victims.
No,
right?
I don't.
So how are you speaking like so all inclusively about the teachers? About saying, oh, you know, they victims, they got a hard job.
No, that's not what I'm saying, bro.
What are you saying?
Some teachers,
I
would say
some.
I would say. I would say more teachers are victims. Like we already talked about the motherfuckers underpaid in America. And yo, that's so important. Education is so important. To be underpaid is crazy, right? To be because honestly, we live in a country where we watching rent right now to live in a 1-bedroom apartment almost $2,000 a month.
You a black man.
Hold on.
You a black man. You a black man.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead.
You a black man, right? They underpaying you at your job. How are you performing at your job as a black man?
You know, I'm always doing the best. I'm the
you giving 120% at your job, even though they underpaying you and overworking you.
Every time.
Okay.
Every time. I don't know how to halfway do it. That's you. I don't know if that's you, but I don't know how to halfway do it.
Oh, that's 1,000%.
But what I am saying is, there's no secret that teachers are underpaid.
Think you gonna have me at a job as a grown man, and you underpaying me, and you overworking me, and you think I'm giving anywhere close to 100%? That's not realistic.
Let's just be clear. Underpaying is the standard in America. Underpaying is the standard in America.
Guess what else is also
it's more normal than abnormal.
Guess what else is
That's why people have 2 jobs.
Guess what else is also the standard?
What?
Not giving 100% at your job. And that's also why people have 2 jobs. What is you talking about?
Well, hey,
what
listen.
Talking about?
Listen.
You niggas not giving 100% at your job.
That's 110% if you got 2 jobs when you ask me.
Don't lie to me. Don't cat to me. Right? You niggas doing the bare minimum when you clock in every day. All of y'all. Y'all doing the bare minimum. Nigga, we come home and laugh about it and drink about it. What is y'all talking about? Don't lie to me.
I don't laugh about that. Who you laugh with? Drop some names of some people y'all laugh about doing bare minimum at the job, yo. Drop these names. Y'all know not to hire them as a business owner. That's the last thing I need is a bunch of niggas who feel like they underpaid, they undereducated. They ain't got no skill set, nothing to offer the world. I pay them and provide for them and their family, and they feel like they underpaid. They're not driven. They're not trying to strive for more. They settle for whatever job they can fill out an application, who can hire for them, and they feel like they deserve a Lamborghini and a fucking mansion, and now they want to fucking fuck off and take shortcuts and be late and all that shit. No. I don't co-sign that. That's not how I'm raising. And especially when we talk about children, I'm not going to raise my child to be like that.
I'll say as a business owner, what I'll say as a business owner is I don't give a fuck how anybody feel. Honestly, I don't give a fuck at all. I sign my own checks, nigga. When I go to work, it's because I want to. You hear me? When I go in there, I do what I want to. You heard me? If I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it. Simple as that. And you niggas can feel how you want to feel. You can think how you want to think. But no job, no workplace is going to take advantage of me. No job or workplace is going to use me.
Mullah has spoken. There you have it.
I've been there before.
There you have it. I hope the teachers don't hear that.
My extensive work history, right? I can tell you all my extensive
Please
work
don't.
history.
Please don't.
To where
Please don't.
I had to learn the hard way. And when he's saying he hoped the teachers don't feel that way, I hope the teachers know.
No, I hope
nobody
the
asked
teachers
y'all to
don't hear
be
it.
teachers. So like the sympathy card he throwing y'all, that's weak. That's weak shit. I didn't ask you to sign up and be a teacher.
Nobody asked.
Or a professional educator. Or to work with children. I didn't ask y'all for that. Nobody
No.
told y'all to sign up for
I'm
that.
gonna tell you what you.
Nigga, so when you get what come with it, nigga, accept it. When you sign up to be a waiter and they're paying you $2 an hour at your restaurant, nigga, and you want to come home at night after your shift and complain about, oh, they didn't tip me and this is wrong with the country. And nigga, nobody asked you to be a waiter, nigga. Go get a skill, go get a better job, and go start taking care of yourself, nigga. We not throwing you no pity party every night. Nigga, you go sign up for a teacher, you go really care about these kids. Nigga, the good ones and the bad ones. Nigga, the ones you care for and the ones you don't, nigga. You don't get
You
to
finish
pick
or what? You
don't
finish or
get
you
to pick
done,
and
nigga?
choose.
God
You don't get to pick
damn.
and choose with me, with Moolah.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you as somebody who raising a child. I'm telling you right now. I'm definitely not gonna ask the teachers to. They already underpaid. I'm not asking them to be no disciplinarians. I'm not asking them to teach these kids koof. Teach them how to respect fucking adults. I'm not asking these kids that. I'm asking their parents to do that. I'm not putting that on the teachers.
Let me ask you something. Let's really have a discussion.
Yeah.
You're not asking the teachers to teach your kids koof, right?
Nope.
You're not asking the
Teach
teachers.
them how to read, how to write.
All right, hear me out.
Basic
Hear me out, bro.
arithmetics, my nigga.
Let's have a conversation.
I've been hearing you out
Let's
for
have a
long
conversation,
time, bro.
You're not asking the kids to. You teaching your kid to respect adults, right? Is you teaching your kid that respect is a two-way street, or is you teaching your kid that the adult can come talk to them any kind of way and they supposed to just go with it? Which one is you teaching your kid? Your kid.
Is it rhetorical? Or
No,
you wanna
I'm talking about your kid. Is you teaching your kid that respect is a two-way street, nigga, and you have to give respect to get respect? Or is you teaching your kid that a nigga can come up to you and talk to you any kind of way and you supposed to respect them? What is you teaching your kid?
I'm teaching my kids to respect adults.
Again, I'm going to ask you a question, a simple question.
It's not two-way street.
It's not a two-way street.
No.
Okay, all right.
I don't think
All
it's
right,
a two-way
then
street.
that's where we disagree.
I'm Liberian.
That's where we disagree.
I'm Liberian. They got words like Peking. Peking, that means somebody just simply older than you. You want to respect the fact that he older than you.
Why? Because he older, right?
That's it.
So the older person can come to you and be wrong, and you won't even correct them because they older than you and you respect
Yeah,
them,
because
right?
guess what? I got a father
That's
who
ignorant.
can
That's
combat
ignorant.
with that.
Listen, hear me out. If I'm older than you, right, and I come to you and I'm dead wrong, and you know I'm dead wrong, and you don't correct me just because I'm older than you, that's ignorant.
Well, if we
it's just like, hear me out.
If you correcting me on Ice Spice lyrics or NBA YoungBoy lyrics, and I'm older than you, and you correcting me, that's one thing.
What if
right?
I'm correcting you on the pronunciation of the Sioux Indians? When you saying Sioux because it's spelled S-I-O-U-X, but it's really pronounced Sioux, and you older than me, and I say, hey, you know what? It's not called the Sioux Indians. It's called the Sioux Indians. That's how you really say that. You feel disrespected now because I'm younger than you.
No, I don't feel disrespected. That's not. If
People
that's
is-
what we're talking
people
about,
is-
disrespect. Then we on the same page.
Okay, all right.
But if we talking
All
about
right,
corrections
I don't
of
get it.
words
I don't
and
get it.
English diction.
What I would say is respect.
I thought
is a
respect was
two-way-
more like I looked at disrespect and respect more than just that's not the right way you say that word. I didn't think you was talking about a pronunciation, my nigga. When we talk, anybody in here, when you talk about respect, are you considering pronunciation of words as respect or not?
That's a real life story that I just gave you, where I actually got in trouble for correcting somebody older than me that said the Sioux Indians instead of the Sioux Indians when the real pronunciation is Sioux. Now, again, I asked you a question. I said, are you teaching your son to meet this disrespect with respect? Meaning, if the adult come to them already disrespectful, your son's supposed to just fall in line because it's an adult? That's crazy to me.
Oh, he said that's crazy. You ask a question, then you respond. That's crazy.
No, hear me
Y'all
out.
see this live? What's going on here? This guy.
I didn't ask you a question.
You did. You said.
I responded for me.
Oh, that was a question to yourself.
Hear me out. I don't teach my son that. I teach my son to meet disrespect with disrespect. You don't got to fear no man on this earth. You got one father. You fear me. You don't fear nobody else. No other man. I don't care what he got to say. Nigga, that's not your dad. You don't fear him.
Fear and respect is two different
things. If this nigga,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead. If this nigga come at you yelling, right? You supposed to tuck your tail and what? Come to him with a humble voice, right? Because he older, right?
Always come with a humble voice. It's okay to come with a humble voice.
It is, but it's also okay to be triggered when you're dealing with real live human beings and somebody come at them yelling. It's okay for them to have a reaction. Trust me. That's anybody. If I come at you yelling, Beeb, out of nowhere, it's okay for you to have a reaction. Trust me. That's human. That's human nature. And my kid is a human being. He might be younger, but he's a human being. Y'all can take it how y'all want. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck.
Ready? Can I speak or not? I ain't welcome.
Go ahead and speak.
I ain't welcome. All right, I ain't welcome.
I'm waiting for you to say something where it's
all right, let's go back to the Sioux X and the Sioux, right?
Yeah.
We're not. First of all, we're not about to water down disrespect because your teacher called it Sioux X, and you feel like it's Sioux, and you feel like your teacher disrespecting you by telling you, "Hold on,
oh my gosh!"
All right, keep going.
It wasn't my teacher.
I just want to get a point across,
just to let you know, though, it was a family member, Neff, and I'm coming from a time.
Is that disrespectful? Because
Hear me out. Just like how Diggs just said 20 minutes ago, "Oh, we African. It's different for us." They think that the roads is paved with gold. Yeah, with black people, guess what? You couldn't correct adults, even when they was wrong. That was disrespectful. What I'm telling you is them days is over.
I disagree with that.
Hear me out. You can disagree. I'm telling you I lived it. You can
disagree. You're the only person that's a black person.
You can disagree.
This nigga just, you the only one out of everybody.
Hey, yo. Hey,
you the only one was a black person in the.
It was a time when black people was older than you and they made a mistake. You couldn't correct them because you younger than them. That was seen as disrespectful. If you don't know about that time, you probably wasn't outside yet, and I get it. I understand that. But I'm telling y'all that's wrong. I'm telling y'all a younger person can correct y'all. I'm telling y'all make mistakes. Y'all human, just like everybody else. So if you walking around with this, oh, because my age is higher, I deserve more respect, or I'm always right. You dead wrong, nigga.
I don't know about the always right, but you deserve respect.
Wrong, nigga.
Right being right and respect is two different things.
Respect is a two-way street. Always. I don't care what the ages is. I don't care if you're dealing with somebody 5 and 50, nigga. It's a two-way street. The 50-year-old don't get to disrespect the 5-year-old and say the 5-year-old owe me respect.
I would say
it don't work like that.
Oh my God, so nobody can talk. Go ahead,
Go ahead, man. Get your shit
I would say respecting the child is actually acknowledging that's a child and knowing that that child needs guidance. I would say respect from a child, respect to adult is totally different from an adult respect to a child. That's all. Like, you can respect a fucking dog, right? You can respect your dog, but you know that's a dog and I'm a human being. Know what I mean? You respect them based off their level. Know what I mean? And it's a difference. So back to the Sioux X, right? Mm-hmm. I don't feel like somebody saying that Sioux X is disrespectful to you. And I don't feel like you saying no, the right way is calling it Sioux is disrespectful to them.
I'm glad you feel that way because that was exactly my point. And then I want to.
Do you feel like you was
add? Hear me out.
Do you feel like? Oh my God, you
talk.
made
I just let you talk.
Go ahead, man.
I just let you talk.
Y'all see it live. All this shit is on video.
I just let this nigga
That's why
talk.
he the host and I'm the co-host. Go ahead.
Hey yo, I just let this nigga talk. Word of life.
He gave me a whole 5 seconds. Thank you. I appreciate that.
He gave me the dog explanation. And what I would say to that is, guess what? It's people out there that respect these animals and these dogs more than they respect human life. And that would never be okay with me.
I agree with that.
So it's just like, if you telling me
Thank you, bestie. Thank you,
if you telling me these kids owe you respect just cause you big in age, just cause you over the hill, when you ain't accomplished nothing, and the world don't owe you nothing, and the world don't give you they ass to kiss, nigga, you just like the rest of us, a human being. These kids don't owe you shit, nigga. And
hey man, the fathers,
I'm gonna tell you something.
The parents of the new,
I'm gonna tell you
future.
Something.
Here we go.
These
He's
kids.
speaking. That's the parents of the new kids out here. The Ice Spices of the world.
Yeah.
The Cardi B's in them. The NBA young boys. This the parents. This the generation of that. Of them parents right here. That's what they believe in.
Some noise. Cause back when y'all was telling y'all kids, y'all black sons, they gotta cut their hair low so they can be accepted by society. When y'all was telling y'all black sons, they gotta run 10 times faster than a white boy. They gotta jump 10 times higher than a white
everybody,
boy.
nigga.
They gotta
you gotta study
10 times
5
higher
times
than a
harder.
white boy.
Hold on, can I talk?
Nigga, guess what?
All
them
right.
days is over.
No, them
with.
days not over.
Them days is over.
Them
with.
days will never be over.
We're not telling our black babies that no more.
Hey, Dig, hold on. I want to know what Dig's
subjecting our
feel.
black babies to the institutional racism that y'all have created and continue to spew throughout this country.
Hold on, I got an important question for Diggs. Has competing stopped? Has competing stopped? You don't gotta be better than the next person?
Only you in competition.
Hey Diggs, the competing has stopped. You know,
as far as what?
In life.
Only
as
you
for
in
jobs,
competition.
careers, and sports, anything, has it stopped? Do you not have to be better than the next person?
I want you to name me.
Do you not have to go 10 times harder than the next person?
Competitors
Or
that you competing with right
Nigga,
now.
how fuck you talking
Name
about?
me your
Nigga?
top 10 competitors.
Who, for us? Oh, the phone died. Did it die?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, we gotta go live.
Name me your top 10 competitors.
Who, me?
Yeah. Who on your radar? Who really sticking out?
I would say, like, podcast, I would say Joe Rogan, Joe Buttons, Candace Owens,
I like
PBD Podcast.
I'm not even talking about the podcast.
No, I'm just saying, what you want to talk about? You want to talk about trucking?
I'm talking about the real
What
life.
you want to talk about?
The real life.
What you want to talk about? With
Who are your
women?
competitors
What
in
do you
the
want to
real
talk
life?
about? Sports?
In real life. Who are you competing
Everything-
with in real
Everything you
life?
want to talk about?
This
I
nigga
can
out
tell-
here in
I can
competition
tell
with
you who I
niggas,
compete
y'all.
with, nigga.
Not moolah.
What you talking about?
Guess what? Ain't none of these niggas on my level. Y'all could never compete with me. Look me in my face. Look me dead in my fucking eyes
gosh.
right now. Look me dead in my fucking eyes. Nigga, it's me. Nigga, it's
gonna compete.
Northside Moo.
It's a global economy.
None of you niggas can compete
It's a global economy, though. What episode was this? 159?
with me. This is 156.
Man, this feeling like 200 right now.
This all on me. Anybody got a problem with something I said tonight, get in the DM, get in the live, send us an email at theworldtakespodcast.com at gmail.com.
That's a fact.
I'm ready to stand on my shit. I done took the glasses off. This is like they got me
Glasses
hot.
off?
They got me
You got
hot.
an hour too. Hour 2 minutes.
That's an hour? That's
Yeah,
an
that
hour.
hour, man. We about to cut this shit short.
Shall I go live again?
Go live one more time.
One more time. We live. I'm live all day.
We know this what y'all tune in for. We know y'all tune in for the spice. And we proud to deliver the spice.
Let's go to another topic on them.
What we got? What else we got? The WAP. Go to the WAP. Go to the WAP.
Not WAP. The
Award-winning WAP.
The fart. You think you the shit?
I wanted to go to the WAP before that.
What WAP? The wet ass pussy?
Yeah, you said it was the most awarded song or something. You said that.
I mean, yeah, it was just in correlation to where music going nowadays. Like a lot of music right now, it's like it's stupid, retarded music, and then we embracing it like, oh, this shit classic. Like this shit is like actually top notch level music. Listen, I encourage everybody. Google's your best friend. Go Google the lyrics to WAP, and look at that shit and ask yourself: is that what you want your children out here to listen to? Is this what should be considered as Grammy performances and award-winning music?
When they started putting these industry plants in the hip hop, y'all accepted them. Y'all embraced them with open arms. Now it's like, all right, they winning awards for they shit, and it's like, y'all want to turn negative on them now. It's like, yo, it's some of us that been knew they wasn't hip hop from the reality show. We knew that bitch wasn't no rapper. You heard me?
Who you talking about exactly?
Y'all know who I'm talking
Cardi?
about, man. We knew she wasn't no rapper. We knew she got Party Fontaine, Jersey boy. I'm pretty sure he from up north.
No, I think Party from up north, New York.
Well, he from the tri-state. We knew he was writing all her records. We know he was really the pen behind them bars. So why was y'all celebrating that girl in the first place? This girl ain't dropped the album since. It's been about 6 years since her last album. Her only album. This girl ain't no rap star. This girl ain't hip hop. This girl is reality TV. This girl was a plant. They put her in front of y'all. Y'all ate it up.
I agree.
Y'all started dissing Nicki for this girl. Y'all started dissing the queen of rap for this girl. I'm looking at
you don't
y'all,
look at Nicki like she a plant?
I'm looking at y'all like pathetic. I seen Nicki put the work in. I seen Nicki rap hard in the bathtub over the Notorious Big beat.
Yeah.
Nigga, where was y'all at? I seen her
What,
go
off the
sign
new album?
I seen her go sign the Goo-Wop.
They said she fucked Guwap and Waka.
Where was these other
She
rappers?
did fuck. Hold on. Let's
now
not.
y'all
Hold
care
on,
about
because
who
you
they
keep talking
fucking.
too long.
Now y'all care about who they fucking.
Don't worry. I just want to have my extras. I'm hearing you, but the work do count if she fucked Guwap and Waka to get to the top. That's part of the work. You gotta get her. You gotta get her credit where the credit is due, my brother.
I ain't giving credit for that, man. I don't even think Guwap and Waka was at the top when she fucked them. I think that was just fuck. That was.
I'm
just
gonna give her
who
credit for
cares?
that, ladies. If you got that pussy between your legs, and life ain't too easy for you, use that pussy to get you ahead in life.
That's nasty.
Don't use that pussy to be fucking regular niggas out here stressing and having kids and shit like that. Use that pussy the right way. That pussy fire, you know that pussy fire. Let that pussy get you in better positions. It's almost like Charles told me. Charles Wackoff, his name is. He spent 15 years in the military, 20 years in the military. They discharged him honorably because he had a back injury. But he told me, as a black man, if I was a black man, I would use the race car every chance I get. So if I was a woman and I had that fire ass pussy, I use it every chance I get to get ahead in life.
Charles Wackoff, right? Did he also tell you he went and worked for the devil?
The devil?
The devil,
like Satan, Lucifer?
Like killing people, like waging war. Killing women and kids, nigga. Did he tell you he signed up to work for the devil? He told you that out of his mouth. AB,
Who do you consider the devil? I'm confused.
I consider
like
the
US,
devil.
the
I
US
consider the
government
devil
to
killing. Killing women and kids. Killing women and kids.
Hold on, just to be clear.
Killing women and kids.
For protect. Hold on. First of all, I appreciate the U.S. military. I think I feel safe in this motherfucker because the U.S. military.
Okay.
Know what I mean? So I do think everybody needs protectors to protect their shit. Like if we go build our own community right now, build farms, our own land, create our own ways of getting electricity and stuff like that. We need people to protect us and our families from outside forces. And we need to appreciate people like that. We're not gonna call them the devil.
It get extreme. So like,
no, that's exactly what's going on.
We got farms, right? And somebody come steal some crops.
Yep.
You feel like we need people to kill them?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if they're gonna take all our crops?
Okay.
What if they gonna wipe us out? We can't feed our kids no more.
SB baby, y'all.
Yeah, hell yeah.
1-2 World Takes Podcast. I'm the other 1-2. I don't feel like we should kill people for stealing crops. I don't think if a shoplifter, goes into a Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills and walks out with a couple hoodies under their arms, I don't think they should be shot dead.
Well, that's not crops. Those clothes.
If somebody goes on a farm and steals a couple apples, I don't think they should be shot.
I don't think so. They should be killed either. Let's make some noise for that.
It's like,
we're on the same page. Y'all see you trying to...
You just said they should be murdered for crops. You just said that. You did just say that.
Yeah, if you come and you say your goal is to erode our crops that we built to go feed your own family, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we have to defend.
You should die.
If dying is what it needs to be, yeah, nigga.
From taking crops off a farm.
No, taking food out of our children's mouths, trying to make us starve to provide for your own.
We didn't take
grow your own crops,
we didn't
nigga.
take all the crops. We took a portion of the crops.
Like half of them?
So that we can survive.
We grew, hold on, let's just be clear. We tilled the land. Hold on, just to be clear. Let's just talk about these crops, because crops just don't grow off of nowhere. We create the land. We excavated the land. We tilled the land. We plant the seeds. We nurtured the seeds. Help them grow. And our sole purpose of doing that is providing for our family and our communities, right? And they come in and they erode it.
They who?
Whoever you said somebody, because we can say they or we can say it, like as
person.
We can say animals, wolves and shit like that. Anything that come in to stop us prevent us. That's
because you think the animals deserve to die too to steal the crops, right?
Get them out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely get them
Just
out
so
of here.
Clear.
Get them. We gotta eat first. I'm gonna protect our own first.
Just
Because guess what? You go to a hyena. And it's a dead fucking carcass or something like that, and you go say, okay, I'm gonna take this carcass from y'all little area. The hyena gonna kill you, nigga. They gonna eat your ass.
We got a little bit turned off, but I don't think people should be killed for stealing, whether it be crops, whether it be clothes, whether it be retail theft, whether it be, I don't know, any kind of theft.
What do you think people should be killed for, though?
I don't think there's a reason
for people to get killed.
Ever kill anyone. Nah, not in the society we live in today when they got jails, when they got prisons. Nah, there's no reason to kill anyone.
Well, we're not growing our own crops neither. If you talking about society today and stuff like that, yeah, we're not.
It is some people who growing their own crops. It is.
Yeah, not in today's day in society.
Nah,
I don't think. I think you talking about
if we was more of a garden. My best friend got her own garden. So it is people.
Oh, she got her own garden. She
got her
feeding
own
community.
She feeding her family
off of crops in her yard.
Make
some noise for best friend. Make some noise for best friend. That's what I was saying. Hey, drop her name. Hey, drop her name. She done cracked the code.
The first one you heard.
She only eating out her backyard, basically.
I never said that. See, you,
okay.
You putting words in my mouth.
I'm confused now.
I said my best friend got a garden where she growing her own crops.
I'm confused.
What you confused about?
I thought you saying she feeding her family off those crops alone.
What are you confused about?
Cause I'm thinking you saying that like these are the ways.
Why would you think I said that when I never said my best friend is feeding her family alone off her?
You did say that, and that's why I got
said
turned
that,
up.
Diggs.
Yeah, that's why I got turned up.
I said that, or I said
You
my
did.
best friend got a garden where she
You
grew her
said
own
that,
crop.
and then I asked you a question, and then you responded,
And
then
I said
turned
she's
up.
solely feeding her family off the crops in her garden.
No, that was his question.
That was it.
That was the
said-
question.
Yeah, you said
Okay.
yeah. You know, I'm
Alright,
like,
that
oh,
nigga
make some
started
noise
to
for
say,
Bestie.
That was the question.
Bestie coming through. She got a whole farm filling the
That's it.
feeding
I mean,
the
it's
family.
like- it's
She
like-
coming on her
And
Khalees
we gonna be
shit.
willfully ignorant.
She coming like Khalees.
And we gonna be willfully
Make some
ignorant.
noise for Khalees. Nas
And
ex
we gonna be
wife.
willfully ignorant. Let's
What?
be willfully ignorant, man.
I feel like you've been playing that role all night long.
Well, you the one that just said people should be killed for stealing crops. You said that.
No.
Out your mouth.
Well,
You did.
well, I didn't mean it absolute. It's not absolute.
Oh, you
though.
ain't mean it absolute now. You said it absolute, but you didn't mean it.
I'm feeling like if we had we got a land. I said again. I gave a clear example. I don't know if maybe I'm wrong. Diggs, am I wrong? But did I get a clear example? If we had to create our own community, and we building farms and we feeding our own community, right? We living off the grid, off the land.
Yeah.
And we got a pest that's coming in, any kind of pest.
Yeah.
Humans, insects, animals,
Yeah.
any kind of rodents,
Yeah.
anything. And it's coming between us feeding our families. Get rid of them. Exterminate them. That's right.
Okay. That's one.
And
way
guess
to look at
what?
it.
That's how you teach the lesson to stop other motherfuckers who got the conscious mind to say, oh, they exterminating people.
Yeah.
You get on the conscious mind to say, nah, we not fucking with them.
Exterminating people.
You rule
I
with an
just-
iron fist, nigga.
Exterminating people. I feel like
You
that's
can't
a little,
rule like Biden, y'all. They ain't gonna work.
I feel like that's
Ain't
a little,
gonna work. This a Biden vote. This guy voted for
It's a
Biden.
little unhinged. It just sounds crazy, like somebody's stealing because they hungry. So your solution to the problem is to kill them. It's a little unhinged. It's a little crazy. It's not what our society is built upon.
That's false, though.
It's not right.
That's false,
And
Mo.
it just brings me back to my
How
point.
could you say our society not built against that?
What you mean?
Mo, it's wars going on today as we talking on this podcast. This
Yeah.
is what society
Why you
built.
not fighting?
We got a
them?
country.
Why you not fighting them?
Because I'm paying tax dollars that's sending money over trillions of dollars for them to fight. What
Exactly.
you talking about? That's
Exactly.
the world life we living in. How you
Exactly.
gonna say this not the society
This
we
nigga
going
sending
on?
money.
There's people dying every day out
Nigga
here. He
sending
said
his
this not the
tax dollars.
society we live in.
And
There's
guess
people
what?
dying every day at the hands of other people, and he said this is not the society we live in. That's willful
Guess
ignorance.
what? It's people that look they family in their face, walk out the house, go in a recruiter office and sign up to die for other motherfuckers.
I appreciate that. Make some noise for that, yo. You got what's
Nah,
the
don't
noise
make
sound?
no noise for my shit.
Make some
no
noise for that.
my
Make
shit.
some noise for them.
Don't
I
hit my
appreciate
shit.
that. If you
Don't
want to
hit my
appreciate
shit.
that, speak on that.
Hey, guess
Speak
what?
on how you want to
If
appreciate.
you looking your family in the face and you signing up to go die for some shit that you and your family don't got nothing to do with, I don't appreciate that. I don't respect
We can
that,
talk. It's a
nigga.
topic on that. Let's talk
Nigga,
about. It's the Syrian
Nigga,
bomb.
the way your mom feel when you die, nigga. Your dad feel, nigga. Your brother, your sister, nigga. I don't appreciate that, nigga. And I'm here to talk about that and make some noise for that, nigga.
Well,
Make some noise for all the people that had the option to go in there and sign on to fight in some war that they don't got nothing to do about for the 2030 band bonus, nigga. Pennies.
it's something called
Pennies. Your country
utilitarianism.
offered you pennies to go fight in a war.
And
you
y'all
don't got
heard the
nothing
first
to do
one,
with.
be baby. It's
And
something.
guess what? If you turned it down and you said, I ain't doing that, I don't got time for that, I love my family, shout out to you. Make some noise for you.
Hey, it's something called utilitarianism, right? And it's the overall good. So your parents and your family is definitely important, but fighting for your country and stuff like that, that's a greater good. You know, your parents is
Fighting for
only
your country will never
two
be a
of
greater
millions
good.
or billions. So
Not the country that enslaved you.
I never. You been
Not
enslaved?
that one.
I don't know nothing about being enslaved.
Not
so
that
that's why,
one.
yeah. You gotta explain that. Talk about
Not
that for a little
not
bit.
the country that
Let's
racially
unpack that.
not the country that racially discriminated against you.
Let's unpack
Not
that.
that one. Not the stop and frisk.
Let's unpack
Not the
that.
country that sick the dogs on you. Not the country that let the water hoses go on you. Not the country that said you 1/3 of a human being. We ain't talking about that same country. We ain't talking about going out and fighting for that same country. We can't be. Not the one that said you 1/3 of a human being and all your family is less than, nigga.
Well, fight
Your
for
animals,
Fight
nigga.
for whatever you believe in, bro. Fight for your community. Fight for your family. Then
Hey, us
fight for
civilized
whoever
people
you
in
believe
2024,
in. If you feel like,
we letting y'all do the fighting now.
thank you.
Like y'all want to go out and fight for the country and fight wars and shit. We letting y'all do that stupid shit.
First of all, I'm
Y'all go out
not
and die.
pro war or nothing like that.
Y'all
I'm
go
not
out
saying
and-
that.
or-
I'm
I
just
mean, that's
saying
what it
that
sound like.
I'm pro defense.
That is
I'm
what
pro
it sound like.
defense.
That
nigga.
is what it sound like
No.
when you saying killing the thieves because they stole some
That's more
crops.
defense.
That ain't defense, man. It's excessive.
I mean, Maslow theory of hierarchy. Food is at the base of the fucking eating is
it's
at the base.
excessive. It's easier for you to feed somebody that come on your property hungry than it is for you to kill them. It's
That's a
excessive,
fact.
bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. But we
Yeah,
not
and
talking.
one of
We
those
talking
things-
about people who erode.
but one of those things-
erode in your crops.
One of those two
Making
things
sure
is
y'all don't
naturally
eat.
good, and one of those two things is naturally
It's not-
evil. You can choose to be evil. You can choose to kill people if that's what you want to
It's
do.
easy.
Nobody is knocking that.
All right.
Nobody is knocking that. If you want to
Yeah,
kill,
you gotta
nigga.
show. Yeah, you gotta
But
stand. You
guess
gotta
what?
stand
When
up for
see
what you
that
believe
person
in.
is hungry and it's going to do anything for some food right now because they stomach touching, it'd just be easier for you to feed them, especially if you claiming you got it like that and you some big Willie and you represent the country. All right,
Like America,
man.
like you think America
Feed
should just
'em,
let
nigga.
the borders down, let all the countries
Feed 'em.
come in here and eat. Let every country in South America and Central America come in here and eat.
I
Fuck
ain't-
it.
I ain't
Cause
really,
they all hungry, y'all welcome. Hey, move on, EA. Y'all want a spot? We got a bed for y'all right here, according to Mo. Fuck it.
I
Bring
ain't
y'all
really,
in here. Y'all
I
ain't gotta pay no rent, no bills, no nothing. Moo got y'all.
I ain't really a border conspiracy theorist
nigga.
because it's just too much about them borders that's been disproven. Y'all building walls, y'all wasting taxpayer dollars. Like, honestly, if we took all the money y'all put into that wall, like, we probably could bring in everybody from South. Like, you joking, nigga. I'm dead ass. Nigga, y'all doing stupid shit. They building tunnels since the 80s, 70s. Y'all say we gonna build
All
a
the
wall.
money they spent to
Hey,
build.
hey, we gonna build a wall. I seen videos where they ran right up to that wall with a 2-man ladder, slammed the ladder up against. He climb up, the other one climb up. They pull the ladder up, and now they in America, nigga.
I would say that's scary.
Fuck your wall.
Yeah, fuck your house. Now I seen niggas renting niggas' house for being these.
Where you seen that at?
Nigga, I'm from
Where you
Trenton, New
where you
Jersey,
seen the
nigga.
migrants
I
do
do
it, though?
names of niggas who
Where you seen the
breaking niggas'
migrants
homes,
do
nigga.
it? Where you seen the
Fuck you talking
migrants do
about?
it? You seen niggas from your
You
own
just
community
gave, you just
do
gave,
it.
I seen the same shit you seen. I
All right,
seen,
you seen niggas
I
from
seen
your own
migrants
community
sneaking
being
America.
You
In
seen
Trenton,
niggas from your
I
own
seen
community.
I seen the mayor just talk about them. Edison sending a whole bunch of migrants to Trenton, and our own mayor saying, "Listen, we don't have the resources to house these people."
Let me know how it affects you.
How it affects us?
Let me know how it affects you. Let me
mean,
know.
These are
Okay.
rhetorical questions, bro. Because I
Yeah.
got answers for everything you got.
I'm just saying. Let me know how it affects you. Like when in the long run, when it comes back. And you
In the
gotta-
long run, it's gonna affect me even worse in the long run than even in the immediate. Because that's what you're looking at life. Like, all right, if you start opening these doors right now, you
Yes.
know, no rules. You're a country of no rules, no sovereignty, no borders, and shit like that. How would that affect you knowing that? How would that affect you knowing that you bought a house and knowing that you gotta leave the door, the door get ripped off the hinges and gotta stay open all day? How
think-
would that affect you?
So
Talk to me.
my question to that would be: you think that's new? A country with no rules, no borders, no sovereignty. You think that's brand new? That just happened now.
I think that's more of a weaker country.
You think, but do you think it just happened now in 2024, or do you think it
I
been
think,
that way?
I think it's rare.
Okay, all right.
I think it's rare to
Nah,
have a country with no borders.
It's been that way. It been that way.
What country has no borders?
America.
No, America has borders, bro.
America
That's why
has borders, but they getting through. That's why y'all put up a wall, nigga. That's why y'all wasted our
just like your house have borders,
All
but
right,
people
so
can
they
break
been
into
getting
your house,
through.
my nigga.
They been getting
Yeah,
through.
but your house has borders.
They didn't just
your
start
car.
getting-
Your car got an alarm system. That don't mean somebody
My
can't break in
point
that shit.
is, my
Okay.
point is, they didn't just start getting through. That's not brand new, bro.
Yeah, people ain't just start stealing cars neither. That's not
Your
brand new.
question was, what would happen when the country has no borders, no sovereignty,
It gets
no
scary.
rules?
Yep.
I said our country has already been had for years, numbers of them. No borders, no rules, no sovereignty.
Who
So,
country?
The United States.
No, we do have borders. We do have rules. We do have
The
laws.
borders work.
It works.
The borders work.
for
Is
the
the
most
question.
part, yeah.
So why did y'all have to build the wall when Trump was president? If the borders was working, why did we need a wall?
to stop the people who decide to come in here illegally.
So the people was already coming here illegally, right? So that means no borders, right?
Let's just, all right. Can I talk, please? Can I please share some of this?
Share
here?
it out.
I got some
Share it
questions.
out.
I
Share it
got
out.
some questions
Share
for
it
you.
out. Share it out.
You don't like questions?
Share it out.
I got questions for
I
you.
love questions.
All right, so
But
boom.
we been had no borders though.
Yeah,
just so
we got
can-
that. You made your point clear about that. You said we have no border. There's no border between Mexico, Canada. Cause we know. Do you feel like Canada got a border or no? Can you feel like you can just go walk in Canada?
I feel like you can get around that border.
Anyway,
if need be.
all right. So boom.
Yes.
Cars been have windows, doors, and locks. Correct.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Was people breaking in cars and stealing cars, radios, and shit like that?
Yes.
Even though they been at it?
Yes.
Did they start putting an alarm system on cars?
Yes.
Why they start doing that?
Did it work?
Did it help?
You would have to tell me, or people.
You're
still-
not gonna
or
stop
no, hear me
crying.
out.
I'm not.
All right,
I'm
all
not.
right. See, it's just like
okay.
now you're not being
All right,
fair.
so you coming back with
You not
questions
being
again?
fair.
I thought I was asking you questions, but you
You
got
not
questions
being
for me.
fair.
Go ahead.
Hey
Go
yo,
ahead.
this nigga not being
said
fair.
he's
He
being
asking me
fair.
about cars. He asking me about alarm systems. They
Lil
invented
Jax,
the
I was
alarm.
gonna get to
Hey, yo.
more progress.
They
But
invented
you-
the alarm systems protected by Viper. Stand back.
Yep, and clubs.
OnStar, nigga.
And clubs.
You cars still get stolen?
Yep.
So you tell me, how effective was the alarms?
Very.
What did they stop?
They stop a majority of criminals
How?
because criminals would rather go to a car that don't have an alarm.
So
than have-
cars don't have alarms anymore.
cars do have it. They actually
Are
have
cars
better
still
alarms.
being stolen?
Cars can actually get.
Are cars still being stolen?
Yes.
Would you say
Crime
more?
still happens.
Would you say more cars are being stolen now or in the past?
In the past, I would say.
Okay, you're wrong
I was-
about that.
I would
You're
bet
wrong
whatever
about
on that.
You ever heard about the Kia Boys?
I would bet on whatever on that.
You ever heard about the
Yeah,
Kia
I heard
Boys?
of New Jersey Drive too. I heard about New
You
Jersey.
have heard about New Jersey Drive,
being
but
the
we
high.
in 2024 now.
Yeah.
They can take any Kia in America with an iPhone charger. That
If you ever watch New Jersey
Come
Drive,
on,
one of my
man.
favorite movies, go check it out if you never seen it. At the beginning of New Jersey Drive, they talk about how in New Jersey alone, how cars are pretty much being stole almost every second in the state of New Jersey, right? So you gotta create ways to protect these people who buy their cars and protect their cars from getting stolen, right? So whatever steps it is, I'm not going to shun every step, whether it's low jack, whether it's more security systems, whether it's the new age where somebody can remotely shut a car the fuck down from a computer. I'm not going to reject that. I'm going to accept that because those people work hard for their cars. They deserve, like, criminality still going to exist. I'm not saying at some point you can snap your finger and criminals going to stop, people going to stop doing crime. I'm
But
not
you
saying
are
that.
saying
I'm
that
saying you
the
have to do
alarm-
things to protect yourself from
you
crime.
are saying the alarm system work, even though people would still steal the
It
cars
helps,
with
yeah,
alarm.
it helps. It helps.
Okay,
It helps.
What ways did it help?
Cause first of all, the word is alarm, right? It alarm people. Like, so if I got a fucking car right here in the street or in our neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And somebody's breaking into it, the alarm do what alarm do. Just
You
like
have
a
stats
home,
to
a burglary
break- You have
system.
stats to break that up, back that up.
Look
Because
what
I know
what are we
criminals.
doing
I know
here?
criminals.
What are we
No,
doing here?
Listen, hear me out. I
What
know
are we doing
criminals.
here?
This nigga trying to give
What
me
are we doing here?
the bullshit talking about alarm slow down car theft.
Yeah,
I know
nigga.
criminals They gonna break your window, the alarm gonna go off, they gonna get in your car, they gonna drive off, they don't care about the alarm. I know criminals.
I don't know those car thieves. My boy,
Yeah,
my
he
boy know
don't.
car thieves. I don't even respect car thieves.
He don't
I
know
don't
those
fuck
car
with you. I'm gonna
thieves.
keep it real.
But he do know
nigga,
the
where your car
thieves
keys, my
They
nigga.
can pull up in front of
You
your
ain't a hustler,
crib
you a car
at
thief.
night, wave the satellite in front of your house, dislabel your remote key fob, and get in your Tesla and drive off
I don't
with it.
respect that.
It's not about respect, nigga. It's still being done.
I don't know
no
them
matter
niggas though.
what they came out with. It's still being done. You again,
Yeah.
you brought that up to combat the
But it's
wall.
important, though.
That they still getting across, that they still getting under, and that was my point. Now, if you build a wall, they going under it, they going over it. You put an alarm on, they still in your car.
So what you
That
have a
was my
defeatist
point.
mentality? It's like also like credit cards
It's
and
not
stuff
a
like that.
defeatist
It's like
mentality. It's a.
oh my god. Okay.
It's a. Nah,
It is
listen,
a
you
defeatist.
actually-
It's like you continue to fight
put words
criminality.
in my mouth.
Criminality always going to exist, my
How
boy.
about when you fight criminality, right?
you
When
you continue to
Hear
fight
me
it.
out. When people was digging underground tunnels to get into America, how about we don't combat that by building a wall above the ground that costs taxpayers $200 and whatever billion dollars? They're going underground. How about our defense for them going underground is not to build a wall above ground? That's a waste of time. No matter how you slice it, my nigga. No matter how you think about it, my
When you
nigga.
finish, are you finished? Or you
Yeah,
done?
I'm finished.
I would
Jay.
say more people come in above ground than underground.
Of course
I
you
would say a large majority coming over ground
course he
than
would.
underground.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Of course you
I would.
would.
Listen, I
But
know
you
people.
would be one of the
I know
ones-
people. They call it the journey. I know people who in this country today, and none of them I know that went through underground. None of them. Maybe you know
Where they
somebody.
came from?
Guatemala.
Did they come from Mexico? Because Mexico is the ones with
They
the
came
tunnels
through
to the
Mexico.
United
They have
States,
to
not
come through
Guatemala.
Mexico.
Like,
No.
Guatemala can't come to a underground
We
tunnel.
gonna, listen, with the World Takes podcast. We're gonna bring them on the podcast.
Yeah,
Because I
bring
can
them
tell
on.
you, it's people. It's called
Bring
the
them
journey.
on.
It's people who come from all different.
Yeah, of course. If you come in from across water, though, you got to take a different journey, Beep. That makes sense.
What Guatemala ain't coming from across water.
When the land is connected, you can build a tunnel.
Hey, you know who coming? Who you know who coming from across waters?
Who?
Terrorists like Afghan terrorists. Guess what? They coming across waters. They sneaking. They coming into Mexico and they walking across the borders, my nigga.
And guess what? Your government.
Because our governor fighting against putting up barbed wire.
Your
and
federal
protection.
government knew about them blowing up the trade towers before they did it, and they still got it off. Your federal government knew about that.
Hey,
Nigga,
Diggs, you
so-
got anything else to say before
So
we
keep
get out of here?
building
Diggs?
walls.
Nah.
Keep building walls.
Diggs,
We gonna
drop a
keep
gem
digging.
on this real quick. Hit this off with a gem real quick.
Not about the walls, man.
Know what I mean?
Hey yo, keep building your walls. We gonna keep digging our tunnels, man. You already know what
That
time
was
it is,
weak.
man.
Now
It's your
niggas
boy,
French.
Big Moolah. You heard me?
It's your boy B Baby 1-2 of the World Takes podcast.
World Takes Podcast
Hey,
episode.
shout out to Diggs though. Diggs, put an outro on him.
Diggs in the building, man.
Yeah.
Take you out of here.
SM Media. You had a good time, Mo?
Man, I had a great time as always, man. This episode 156. We're gonna be back with 157 real soon. Stay tuned, couple days. You already know.
Yeah.
Hey yo, I'm gonna let y'all know about them public educators. I know B told y'all he got them public educators back, but I'm gonna like fire to their ass, and I'm gonna come back to y'all when it's all
We
said
need
and
both.
done.
We need both.
When it's all said and done, y'all gonna appreciate what I did, cause your child gonna have a better chance at a better education because of what I did for mine.
Thank you.
I promise you that.
Thank you.
Make some noise.
I appreciate that.
Got to.
It's all good. Wrapped up.
We out. Yeah, we out.
Until next week, y'all. Let's get it.